Welcome everyone. I am today in a different room than usual. I am going to show you how to dye Antron Fleece, which you can see right in that container right there, soaking in warm water. And the RIT dye, which I normally use, has a great thing off their website that you can download or print off, which I have, and I'll show you right here what it is. It has a chart that can show you all the different color of mixtures, and they have page after page of it, of all the different types of dyes that they provide and how to mix them to come up with about another 50 different colors. You can get this at the RIT dye, RITDYE.com, and I'm going to post a link if you want. Just wait. So I'm just going to post it in here. So there it is. So save that or bookmark that. It's really great to have. As you can see, I printed mine off and I laminated them, because when you dye, you work around water and these will just get messed up. So I actually laminated it, and it's actually worth getting it laminated, so you always have it preserved. Now the color that I've chosen tonight for my Frankenstein, which I don't have the picture down here, but I'll show you, is this color right here. Avocado is the color I have chosen. It says in the powder I need 1 package of dark green and 1 package of golden yellow. So I go on over to my dye cupboard and I happen to have both colors in the powder. Now they give you a liquid option for some of them. There's 2 different columns. There's a liquid column and a powder, and my color can only do powder. So there they are. There's the Kelly green, and there's our beautiful golden yellow. Now, RIT has changed things over time. This is an older RIT box, and you can tell the older one from the newer one just simply even by the side and front of package. But you can see the older one has the oval, and the newer ones have a straight print on the box. And what I loved about the old ones, where you got this awesome, which I have them saved because they don't. If you come by one, they might have the same instructions on the on their website. I'm not sure. I didn't check that before I came on. But basically, it gives you instructions. Where the newer boxes, they print them inside the box, and you don't always use the whole box up. So you have to tear this box apart to understand how to use it. So it's very frustrating, and yes, I know we're all environmentalists, but it's nice to have the box to put, because the packages come like this. Not very fancy, not a lot of printing on them. They have a little bit of a warning, caution, irritant warning for you. So it's good to keep the box to stuff any leftovers, because you don't always need the whole package. Today we need the whole package, so for both boxes. So we're safe. So what I've done on the sheet that you download or you print off, it tells you right here instructions on how they come up with these color recipes. So we've got 1 pound of dry. What they recommend is the formulas are based on for 1 pound of dry, weight, white or near white cotton fabric, 100% cotton. Well, we're using fleece. Antron Fleece is the material that we're using, which you can get through Georgia Stage. You can Google that. When do you not use the box? There are recipes here that say a half a package. So you don't need a whole box. Today we need both boxes. Okay? So that was one question that I'm just answering. So so go to Georgia Stage, Google it, and they sell Antron Fleece. So as well does Muppet Mart sell, no, sorry, not Muppet, Puppet Mart, sorry, PuppetMart.com, PuppetMart.com also sells Antron Fleece. So there are two resources there that you can get Antron Fleece. You cannot buy it at your local store at all. It's very limited to who sells it, and it's mainly privately sold or through the company Georgia Stage. So there's some ideas right there around that. Okay, so let's get started. I have filled it to continue on reading here. It says using 3 gallons of hot water or a low level setting on your washing machine. Well, I tried it on my washing machine and I don't have luck. So I do it the old fashioned way by using containers or your bathtub or anything like that. Okay, so you don't have to use the washing machine at all. And I actually find it a bit easier this way, but that's my opinion. Not everybody agrees with it. And that's okay. So let's get started. So we are going to turn the camera around. If you get wheezy easily, please close your eyes. So here we go. So the setup that I have, which I'm going to raise the camera a bit. I use a hose which you get from fishing companies that do aquariums and that. And this fills up and sucks out my containers, the water. So if you go into an aquarium store that specializes in aquariums and that, you can purchase these very well. Thank you there, Gizmo Head. There's the link to Puppet Mart for anybody. So you can purchase these, and they save a lot of time if you have a setup like mine. If you do it in your bathtub, you just pull the plug and it drains out. Now I need to warn you that on your bathtub, it will cause problems with dyeing your tub. It wears away, but it will cause a bit of a different color change to your tub or to your sinks. Stainless steel sinks like your kitchen and that normally doesn't really stain that at all. So just be aware, if it touches the linoleum floor or cement, it will dye it. This stuff dyes pretty well anything that touches it. So be aware of that as you're dyeing. So here we go. So what they recommend is to before you dump the dyes in, you should get them, because it's a powder. If you use the liquid Rit dye, which I'll show you in a moment, just let me add this first. If you use the liquid Rit dye, you can just pour it in. There's no pre-mixing at all. But since we are kneading, we have to put, well, it tells you on the instructions, but you need to pre-mix the powder and get it into a liquid form. Oh, why was that person kicked? Oh, did somebody say something? Okay. This is the Rit dye right here for the liquid. It's the same company, just in liquid form. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I didn't see that. So there we go. There's the liquid form. So it comes pre-mixed and you just dump it in, and it saves time. But anyways, I'm glad I'm showing it this way. So you just need a container that you don't care about it changing colors. And we have our trusty old gloves, which you need to wear or your hands will turn, which they already are, so I'm going to... I thought I could at least dump the powder in before I change color, but clearly. I have to do it this way. Okay. So we're going to dump it in, one full package, being very careful not to spill anything, because once again, anything it touches, countertops, anything, it will dye it. Not forever, it will wear away over time, but just be aware that, or it could be permanent.